Welcome to the first episode of Firehouse Friday. In this series, you and I will be visiting every firehouse in the city of Aurora to learn more about the station, the crews who work here, and the areas that they protect. Since it is the month of March, we are going to be starting with Firehouse number 3, which is located on North Peoria Street at Barnamore Parkway. And it sounds like the tones are just going off for engine 3 right now, so let's jump on. That was good timing. My goodness, those alarm horns were loud. Thankfully, there wasn't a fire. There was just a sanding operation taking place in the building, which tripped the smoke detectors. So we are back at Firehouse 3. Let's start the tour.
Welcome to Station 3. Come on in. All right, I'm gonna give you a little tour here. This is the community room. People can book it for whatever events they need, and anybody in the community is welcome. All right, come on this way. See the rest of the station. Just got a couple bathrooms over here. All right, and this is the actual fire station that we live in. Starting over here, we have the office. Not too exciting. Just a bunch of computer stations where we can write reports, do online trainings, things like that. Over here, we have the captain's office. Yeah. Moving along, we just have one of the doors that goes into the bay. There's 3 of them here. Got another bathroom over here. In here, we have a little bit of cleaning supplies, some laundry, another door that goes into the bay. All right, over here we have the kitchen where we cook all our meals. Since we live together for 24 hours at a time, we do lunch and dinner together usually. So we just go to the grocery store, buy all our stuff, and just split the bill. Pretty important here, I'm on probation, so I pretty much live at the sink over here, do all the dishes. We've got some world-class coffee over here, keep us up. And that's about it for kitchen. Moving along, we have the dining room table where we eat all our meals and hang out and talk about life, work, just get to know each other. Through here, we have the living room, which I have never been in because I'm also on probation. I'm not allowed to hang out and watch TV, but the rest of the crew at night might enjoy some recliners and yeah, kick back and mellow out after a long day. Let's just keep working our way through the station. Over here, we have outdoor patio with a couple grills, a smoker, so we get to eat pretty good food here. This is pretty important. This is kind of what tones out over the PA system in the station, all our calls, so that way, wherever we are in the station, whether we're in our bedrooms or in the gym, we can always hear the call. This is just another door that goes into the bay. Just a bunch of different access into there. Got a little cleaning closet, not too exciting. Working our way. This is where we all spend the night. So there's just a bunch of different bedrooms. They all have a few different lockers for A shift, B shift, C shift. And yeah, bedrooms, got a few bathrooms, just more bedrooms, kind of all the way down here. All right, welcome to the Apparatus Bay. So here at Station 3, we happen to have 3 rigs right now. This is engine 3, so the primary rig we're taking out. This is a brush truck. So we'll take this out on grass fires or any wildland fire, and we'll take both the engine and the brush truck at the same time. We'll split our crew of 4, 2 and 2. And then over here, we're just housing a reserve hazmat rig right now. And that's what this big beast is. So, a lot of random things in here. We've got a bunch of storage for hose racks, or for a bunch of storage for hose. We've got a hose prop so we can do hose deployments and not have to take hose off the actual rig. So in case we get a call, we don't have to worry about that. It's kind of the tool shop. We have some more laundry machines for some more dirty, kind of greasy stuff. Just a bunch of tools, things to help maintain the rigs and maintain the tools that we actually use, you know, keep the rust off them. We'll keep on going. Gotta have fire extinguishers at the fire station. Come on in here. This is the gear closet. So this is where everyone will leave their gear when they're not on shift. So everyone pretty much has a locker here. Got to keep the dirty, cancerous gear out of your cars and, you know, out of the station. So. All right, moving along. Over here we have the gym. It's where we try and keep in shape and blow off some steam. Looks like someone here is training for something. And that is pretty much it.
We are on the Fitzsimmons campus, and in this area is the most dense concentration of high-rise buildings in the city. We have University of Colorado Hospital, Children's Hospital, the VA Hospital, all within this small little area, and in a lot of these high-rises is office space and along with lab space. This is the very south end of Station 3's district, but we do cover a lot of these high-rise buildings. To the north of here and everything else in Station 3's area is really one of the most hazard diverse areas in the city, in my opinion. We've got 2 interstate highways. We've got all 3 rail lines, freight, commuter rail, light rail. We have Wildland urban interface with Sand Creek Park. We've got very large residential areas, hotels, a jail. The list goes on and on. We have a tank farm up at Smith and Chambers. Really, anything that you could want in any major city is pretty much right in Station 3's area, which would make this a really cool area to work in. We average about, usually around 3,000 calls a year, so which equals out to about 7 or 8 calls a shift for a 24-hour shift. Call volume as a whole for our department is 60 or 70% medical calls, so, you know, at least one of us is a paramedic on the rig, so we respond to a lot of medical calls. We also respond to train incidents, vehicle accidents, a lot of highway incidents. We have a few nursing homes in our city, in our area, which take up a large portion of our call volume. Structure fires, of course, and a lot of responses here on the campus between all the elevator problems, smoke detectors, medical problems, and hazardous materials here on the campus as well. This general area, the Fitzsimmons Innovation Campus that's all around us, there used to be an old golf course here. And by the time this is fully built out, it's going to go all the way up to Montview, and they estimate about 45,000 people are going to live and work here on any given day, which is going to rival the occupancy of downtown Denver. So it's a pretty exciting time for Station 3's area.
Thanks for visiting Firehouse 3 with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of Aurora Fire Rescue's content, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
We have the captain's office, and luckily we have the station captain, Captain Goosley, right here.
Yeah, I feel like I'm standing in the wrong places too.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be on camera, just stand behind me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
To, 'cause you're
We'll just keep John in this.